morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. Happy Easter. We do have some thunderstorms in the forecast today. A few of those storms could even be on the strong side, mainly this afternoon and tonight. Today's weather is sponsored by McClintock Preferred Finishes Wholesale and Supply Store, located in both Evansville, Indiana, and Paducah, Kentucky. They provide customer service along with all the tools necessary for body shops to remain educated and competitive. So we do have a risk of severe thunderstorms today. Let's look at the official Storm Prediction Center outlook. Now this may shift around a little bit, but the general idea remains the same, that the area in yellow has the greatest risk for a few severe thunderstorms later today, mainly for quarter-size hail and perhaps some wind gusts above 58 miles per hour. The tornado risk is low today. It's not zero, but it's low. So you see the area in yellow there: southeast Illinois, far southern Illinois, most of west Kentucky, a sliver of northwest Tennessee, and then into Indiana. The area in light green surrounding the yellow has a marginal risk for a few severe thunderstorms. So if we are going to have severe thunderstorms today, it will be more likely in the yellow area versus the green area. But the light green area does have at least some risk for some strong storms as well. Take a look at dew points this morning, and we look at dew points for moisture in the atmosphere. And in order to have severe weather, you really need to see dew points of 58, 59, 60 or above. And you see on this map a lot of low dew points over Missouri, Illinois, far west Kentucky, dew points in the lower 40s over parts of southern Illinois. But as you move towards the Pennyroyal area of western Kentucky and south central Kentucky, you do see some dew points in the 55, 56, 57, 58 range, and you have to go down into Tennessee and Mississippi to get into the 60s. Now, the moist air will be moving northward today. As an area of low pressure moves through our region, it will pull some moisture into our area. So I do expect dew points to rise, but mainly the eastern half of the area. So that means our western counties, the dew points will likely not go up all that much. They will go up some, but not like our eastern counties. And again, in order to have severe weather, you want to see higher dew points. So the best chance for higher dew points today will be over the eastern one half of the area. Let's take a look at some futurecast radars. This is from the SPC WRF model, and watch as we move through early afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock, you do see some thunderstorms dotting our area. And as we move through the evening hours, a line of thunderstorms is anticipated to develop somewhere over southern Illinois and western Kentucky. There's some questions as to whether it would develop over southeast Missouri. At least some showers and thunderstorms possible over southeast Missouri, but again, perhaps the stronger storms will end up being over our eastern counties. You also may notice there ahead of the main line of storms that we do see a few isolated storms trying to form as well. If we do have isolated storms ahead of the main line, then some of those may be quite intense. Normally your isolated storms end up being stronger than the squall line itself. That is a possibility. And then as the line of storms moves through the area, you'll have gusty winds. And if any of the storms bow out or we have some line segments, they can become severe. Overall, the severe weather risk today at any given location is fairly low, but a few reports of severe weather will probably occur later this afternoon and tonight. The main time frame for this event's probably going to be between 3 and 4 o'clock onward into the 9 o'clock hour tonight. So that leaves the first half of the day mostly dry. Could be some pop-up thunderstorms early afternoon, but the later into the afternoon we go into tonight, the greater chance for showers and thunderstorms developing. Let's look at a weather bell NAM model, and this shows you the green moving across the area. Those are showers, and watch ahead of the line. You see some bright colors pop up. Those are thunderstorms late this afternoon popping up as the atmosphere becomes more unstable, and then the cold front swings through. That's that line of green that you see moving in from the west. Put that in motion one more time. Watch the little storms pop up ahead of the line. Now this won't be exact. This is a radar, a model, futurecast radar, one model's opinion on how storms might form. They're never exact, but you get the general idea of what is expected to occur later today. I'll show you one more model. This is actually the NAM. The other one was the HER model. And they all have basically the same idea, a line of broken showers and some thunderstorms across southeast Missouri, probably not severe there, and then more intense activity forming ahead of that line over Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky. And it's that area that forms ahead of that line along the cold front that we have to be concerned about. Again, we'll put this in motion and watch ahead of the main line how storms pop up in the unstable atmosphere this afternoon. Those are the storms we need to be concerned about. Again, the overall risk for severe weather at any given location is fairly small today. It's not zero. I do suspect we'll have some reports of hail and high winds with the most intense storms, lightning, of course, and heavy downpours. But widespread severe weather is not anticipated. We should pick up between 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 an inch of rain today. I would not be surprised if some areas do not pick up more than 1/10 of an inch. That's especially true for parts of southeast Missouri and far west Tennessee. The further east you go, likely the heavier totals will be, especially in thunderstorms. And remember, a heavy thunderstorm can drop an inch of rain in 30 minutes. So if you are under a thunderstorm, you will receive a lot more than 1/2 an inch of rain. The 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch is just general across the area, but much heavier totals in those heavy thunderstorms. I'll be updating the Facebook page today, just under Bo Dotson Weather, also under Twitter, Bo Dotson, and I will be sending out text messages if severe weather does develop. If you want to sign up for the text messages, just go to BoDotsonWeather.com, and that's powered by the Firehorn. I hope you have a great Easter and a great week ahead.